Dah.
Assalamualaikum to Madam Zila. My name is Afifa binti Junus, and today me and my partner Aimi want to present about the research that we did regarding two advantages of social media marketing among online sellers. So for the introduction, um, social media marketing is the use of social media website and social network to market and company product and services. Social media marketing provide companies with a way to reach new customer and to help company increase brand exposure and expand customer reach. Today, the easy for of interacting with millions of social media users in a cost-effective and real-time manner has given rise to the creation of highly engaging online content by users from diverse professional and personal background. Social media marketing is an internet marketing that involves creating and sharing content on social media network to achieve their marketing and branding goal. The major social media platforms currently used are Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube. Social media has exploded as a category of online discussion where people create content, share it, bookmark it, and network at vast rate. Nowadays, online sellers use social media in a variety of ways. For example, interact with customer and listen to their customer feedback about its brand and take action to make it right. For the background of the study, the purpose of this study was to identify the main factors that contribute the advantages of social media marketing among online sellers and why businesses choose social media as a platform to market their product. Most people, Most people consider e-commerce as selling or buying physical product online, but online market also include the sale and purchase of non-physical goods such as digital services and products. This is being called as online seller. Specifically, the research was to examine what is the advantages of social media marketing towards online seller. Nowadays, increasing trend compel the online seller to use social media platform to promote their products and easily interact with their audience on social media. This research study whether social interaction influence online sale and help to improve their branding. Does social media affect consumer trust, and does the feedback on social media influence consumer intention to buy, because some customer concerned on the quality of the information provided and the content shared by other customer. For the problem statement, lack of knowledge about digital platform causes seller did not market their products or services on social media. Nowadays, people mostly use social media to market their product and services. Social media is fast becoming one of the most important aspects of digital marketing, providing incredible benefit that help reach a million of customers worldwide. If online sellers do not use their lucrative sources, they lose out of on incredible marketing opportunity as it make it easier to spread the word about their product and mission. Additionally, a recent study discovered that 63% of respondents look up products and brands on social media before making purchases. If the businesses do not use social media marketing, it is clear that their brand will lose some important opportunity.
So there are four research questions that need to be investigated in this study. So first is what are the advantages of social media marketing to online seller? Second, does the cost have significant effect on the advantages of social media? Third, does the social interaction have significant effect on the advantages of social media? And lastly, does the target market have significant effect on the advantages of social media? And for the research objective, they also have um, four of the RO. First is to identify the main factors contribute to the advantages of social media marketing among online seller. Second, to identify the relationship between cost and the advantages of social media marketing among online seller. Number three, to identify the relationship between social interaction and the advantages of social media marketing among the online seller. And fourth is to identify the relationship between target market and the advantages of social media marketing among online seller. So this is the theoretical framework for this research. So after go through about 5 to 10 journal, so we decided to choose these three variables that was frequently mentioned in the previous study. So the first independent variable is cost, and second is social interaction, and third is target market.
For hypothesis, for the first hypothesis is the relationship between costs and advantages of social media marketing. The economic recession affect corporate marketing strategy as well as consumer perception and behaviors. Promoting brand and other marketing activities through social media does not cost the company as much as it is widely assessed as the most convenient instrument for marketing product to the target segment, especially in this difficult time. One of the main benefits of social networking for organization is therefore lower marketing costs in terms of monetary and personnel. Some firms may offer less preference to marketing, but if any serious company wishes to maximize revenue, a proper marketing budget will almost always have been put aside. Financial obstacles to social media ads are relatively low, whereas traditional marketing campaign can cost millions of dollars. Many social media tools are free even for business use. The use of social network among a large proportion of the population has created an opportunity for internet business. For the hypothesis 1, there is the positive relationship between costs and advantages of social media marketing.
So for the second hypothesis, the relationship between social interaction and advantages of social media marketing. One of the most notable phenomena of new media is how it has increased and created new forms of social interaction. People devote more than a fifth of their time online engaging in networking activities, for example, blogs, chat, and social network, which is equal to the average time spent online for general recreation and entertainment. Consumer behavior studies reveal that individuals give greater consideration to advice and information shared online, spending more time with the website that provide third-party evaluation, and other studies indicate such information can directly influence buying decision, even if received from purely virtual sources. This two-way communication platform is perfect for sharing information and opinions. This type of interaction enhance positive attitudes towards the brands, affect stronger commitment and purchase decision-making process. The hypothesis for the second hypothesis, there is positive relationship between social interaction and advantages of social media marketing. So for the third hypothesis, which is the relationship between target market and advantages of social media marketing. Social media um, Social media provide marketers with the ability to target audience and consumer based on site users' personal interest and what um, they are like. The number of registered and active users of different social media platforms is in billions, and this give organization the certainty of being able to reach large audience, unlike traditional marketing channels, where the audience that patronize a particular channel at a point in time are not as active as social media. With such smart marketing and advertising, marketers can reach the people who are most interested in what they have offer. The hypothesis for the third hypothesis, there is positive relationship between target market and advantages of social media marketing.
Next, for research method and design, the research has been conducting in a quantitative research because it is more accurate compared to qualitative method. The purpose of the research is to know whether cost, social interaction, and target market give an advantage for online seller to market their product through social media. In addition, the population, sample frame, sample size, sampling technique, data collection method, data instrument, and limitation of study will be discussed. This study used quantitative research design to provide insight on social media marketing among online sellers. The data for this study was objectively collected through a systematic and scientific process in order to provide relevant insight. In this study, the researcher distribute the questionnaire and collecting data among student diploma in entrepreneurship at KPTM Bangi. So the target population for this study is the student diploma in entrepreneurship in College Polytech Mara located at Bangi. There is total 13 courses that provided by KPTM Bangi, which is 4,320 total active students for 2021. However, the sampling framework for this study is the student from diploma in entrepreneurship that have 183 total active students. For sample frame and size, there are 9 total branches of College Polytech Mara in Malaysia. College Polytech Mara is a private higher education institution under the Private Higher Educational Institution Act 1996 by College Polytech Mara Sdn Bhd. However, in this study, the researcher has chosen College Polytech Mara Bangi as a target population. There are 4,320 total active students in College Polytech Mara Bangi, including the students from 13 courses that provided. There are 220 workers in KPTM Bangi, which are divided into two categories, which are academic and non-academic workers. From 4,320 total active students, the researcher only take 183 sample, which is student from diploma in entrepreneurship, to become the sample size. It is determined based on the Krejci and Morgan sample size determination table. Next, for the sampling technique and data collection, before get the full data, the researcher must identify and select their population. In this research, the researcher choose students from diploma in entrepreneurship at College Polytech Marabangi to be their population to get the data. Next, the researcher must clearly state their list of sampling frame, such as the advantages of social media marketing among online seller. The sampling technique that was used for this research are probability sampling, where the type of probability sampling technique that will be used for this research are simple random sampling. They use simple random sampling to select their sample because they want to make sure that each of the population get equal chance of being selected as respondent. Basic random sampling would be used to gather data by questionnaire. The data was analyzed by using SPSS after the respondent answering the questionnaire.
So for the data measurement and variables with custom sample scale. Instrumentation refer to the selection or development and the later use of tools to make observation about variables in this research. There are four types of variables. that need to be measured in this research, which are consist of three independent variable and one dependent variable. So the first is cost, instrument, and item. Social media advertising is described as a low-cost advertising since a company can access the end user at very low cost compared with the traditional advertising. Besides, social media platform enable organization to maintain low budget and still reach a large audience. The inexpensive nature of advertisement on social media platform comparably to traditional marketing channels make it social media marketing more appealing to organization with low marketing budget. The financial barriers to social media marketing are quite low, whereas a traditional marketing campaign can cost £1,000. Many social media tools are free even for business use. The business can run highly successful social media marketing campaign on a limited budget. So the dimension that used in this variable are cost spent, generating leads, relative cost, the cost reduced, and relevant tools. So these independent variable are using ordinal scale as the answer option, which are from strongly agree to strongly disagree. The item consists in the cost related is adopted from Abu Shahid 2014. So second is target market. So based on a variety of different factors, target market are the one of the biggest advantages of social media advertising for marketers. Social media sites are storing all kinds of data and on their users, such as age, gender, geographical location, interest, and many other pieces of information. The dimension used to measure these variables are include identifying the target customers, expected growth, competitive position, cost to reach, and compatibility. These independent variables are using nominal scale as the answer option. A nominal scale is a scale of measurement that uses labels or to classify cases measurement into classes. The item consists in this target market is adopted from Sharma 2019. The third variable is social interaction. Social media platform is useful for building social and even business network. An organization can use it as advantage by communicating with the dissatisfied consumer directly, thereby taking full advantage of the social media and can promise to change or improve the product they are offering. Organizations have even taken this opportunity to ask its consumer opinion about upcoming events concerning their brands, especially consumer-based organizations. So the dimension used in order to measure this type of variable are cognitive, relational, social network, and social learning. This type of variable is using ordinal scale as their answer option, which are from strongly agree to strongly disagree. The item consists in the social interaction is adopted from Kim and Co 2012. And lastly is dependent variable. Advantages of social media marketing instrument and item. Social media has become Social media has become an important medium in the field of marketing for many businesses, and one of the best ways to attract customers to the product they produce. Starting with the acceptance of the internet, it began to be directed to a more focused and private medium that is email technology. The dimension users in this variable are volume, reach, engagement, influence, and share of voice. So this dependent variable is using both ordinal and nominal scale as the answer option, which are from strongly agree to strongly disagree for ordinal scale, and for the other it use nominal scale. So the item is consists the advantages of social media marketing is adopted from Jones and Harvey 2019. So there are few limitations throughout doing this research. So first is related to face interaction. So the main constraint in completing this study is related to face interaction. The advancement of the media in helping people to convey and disseminate information is indeed very good, but cannot be denied. The reality today that new media is a fact in life. However, communication through media application has certain limitation, and sometimes the meaning in the form of text, audio, and visual does not reach and creates misunderstandings. In contrast to physical communication, where through physical communication, the message is not only understood through what we say, but the message is can understood in the way how we pronounce. Second is time constraint. It requires some time to complete and prepare the questionnaire survey and obtain the feedback from the respondent from the entrepreneur student at College Polytech Marabani. So most of our respondents take a long time to answer uh, the questionnaire, and indirectly cause the study to be slightly affected because we have to wait for the answer of each respondent to complete the study. It might be happen because they feel like, oh, why should they take the answer survey, and how long it will take to finish the questionnaire. So these are among the reasons why it may be quite difficult to get an answer from the respondent. So next is lack of computer equipment. Since the study was conducted during COVID-19 season, so there are movement limitation to complete the study. All information needs to be obtained from home only, and this makes it difficult for the researcher to get the information in the desired time, as the computer equipment at home is very limited com- compared if the researcher can go out to search information. Um, Next is limited access to core academic research. It's quite difficult to obtain accurate information that many journals require payment to access their journal. Journal subscriptions are extremely expensive. Even though it may be able to see journal in many different databases, libraries usually only pay one provider to give full text access. This means that we might find the citation of the abstract of a journal article in 3 or 4 different databases. Lastly is regarding internet connection problem. Slow internet connection problem is really bothering in completing the study within the expected period. So the tasks that are being implemented had to be postponed due to the slow internet problem. So as the conclusion for this research, the emergence of social media has been found to change the knowledge, needs, and expectation of users in terms of information search, information sharing, and decision-making process. Now people are starting to use social media as a trading platform for purchasing activities, making inquiries and getting feedback. In terms of business organization, social media allows activities such as deliver information, promotion, and customers feedback process can be implemented better. Therefore, it is not surprising if we can see today almost every business will use the benefits of technological development as an opportunity for them to market their product and service offered in the larger market. Thank you.